Welcome to Sempa 360. Tonight, we are looking at genetically modified foods. I'm talking to Pan-Africanist Andrew IRUMBA Katushabe. He's a panelist here. I usually have him. And I want to talk about this new marriage and divorce bill that has come again. It was rejected, but now has been brought back. There is a concerted effort for us to be pushed into genetically modified foods. Other studies have shown that people who eat genetically modified foods are affected negatively. But we are hearing a lot of arguments about it. So I want to talk about these issues and a few others. The Minister of Ethics, who is being attacked because of his comments on Franklin Mwogo, I think that's the name of it. I'd like to discuss that issue. Are we actually straining at the man who's talking about the crisis of pornography in the country? But on the other hand, we are sort of listening to a mocker.
But if I could begin even with that one of Franklin and the minister. You are the Minister for Ethics and Integrity. You should not lie. Yes. Why do you call a press conference on a government facility and say Franklin has been arrested? A whole minister to lie.
He did not say. I think you have to get there. He says he's now in our hands. No. And he says at any time we will repatriate him.
He actually said, I would like to give you the good news, is that he has been arrested and we are now planning on repatriating him to Uganda to answer his question. The man is kicking outside, live and kicking. It's not right for a Minister for Ethics and Integrity to champion the spirit of lying. Because now he's a liar.
No, you're assuming that he's lying. It could be.
He's not. No.
It could be because you see, you have to rely with other forces. First of all, let's go back to the issue of what happened. Number one, the Desire Luzinda, the musician, a video sex tape comes up. We're calling it sex tape.
That's bad enough.
I mean, that's really terrible.
That's terrible.
Then she comes up and says, look, I didn't authorize it. This guy brought up our private sexual acts and has made them public.
That's bad enough.
And the guy says he had beef to pick with Desire. She had taken his money or something, so he was shaming her, and he was even going to shame her even more.
That's bad enough.
You understand? So this is revenge porn.
Yes, that's bad enough.
This is a vengeful character.
That's bad enough.
Now police begins to look for him. The minister gets together with Desire Luzinda, and
she makes a statement.
And
confirms that he's the other Nigerian.
He comes and gives a statement on the state of pornography crisis. The 50 Shades of Grey, the many people arrested in the city, the warning about ICC usage on pornography. He's planning to affect the anti-pornography committee. And then he talks about this issue of the Nigerian guy. And he says, we've got him. At any time, we will repatriate him to Uganda.
Now, the bit that I wanted you to actually understand is that whereas I agree with him on all what he has done so far, I disagree with an element of telling lies that we have the Nigerian man in our hands. It could not be in Uganda, of course. He could have been arrested in Nigeria. He said Kuwait and so on. That was not true.
Could the guy have escaped custody?
No, he has not. I spoke to him on Facebook because immediately he went to his Facebook page and denied the allegation that he had been arrested. Then, yesterday morning, he released a video. You know, a video saying this is not on his Facebook.
I saw the video. I saw the video, and he's insulting the minister.
He insulted, yes.
He's abusing him.
Now, for me, my problem is with the minister. The other things is okay. I vehemently, denounced all those kinds of activities on social media. And the other time when you hosted me, I told you that the social media is very positive, is very good thing, but we need to use it positively to earn a living, not to destroy. I agree with him. When he fights it, I agree. But now, do not come to lie as a minister that I have arrested.
But you are making an assumption. I think
it's not an assumption. The man is free.
Have you talked to the minister?
Well, I have seen.
Okay, I understand.
I saw him. I saw him make a press conference at and media center.
I called him yesterday. I talked to him. He's
confirming that he has been arrested.
Yes.
That the man has, but the Nigerian has not been arrested. That is the only part that I disagree with him.
No, I would like to say this. The speed at which you are willing to believe a quack in Nigeria who has been known to be faulty of character, who releases video tapes of his girlfriend when they have a problem, you should be slower to believe him than climb on the minister, because I would like you to wait for today. The minister is going to give a statement on this issue.
That he has been released on bond?
So I would like for you to wait for that statement.
At least.
But what challenges me is the fact that many of the so-called elites in Kampala are jumping up and making this an issue. It's as if you are not recognizing.
Do you know why it's an issue?
The pornography crisis.
No, do you know why it's an issue? Martin, everybody is behind Father Local.
Not everybody. Not everybody.
For me, I believe that any rightful thinking Ugandan is behind the fight. But the problem here is, for me, my only contention is, do not lie, yet you are a reverend father, and then you are a minister.
But you are assuming that he lied.
Where is the Nigerian?
No, I would like for
Let us get a report from Interpol. Okay. Me and you from let us call Hassan Kasinje.
No.
Hassan Kasinje, as the coordinator for Interpol, must have information pertaining the arrest of this man.
And when someone is being arrested, is that public knowledge?
Yes, it is.
No.
When you arrest?
When you are making a security move, there is a certain amount of information that has to be withheld.
So do you agree with the Father, Reverend Father Lokodo, that the man is behind jail?
No, I would like to say, let us listen to what Father Lokodo has to say about this, and then we can make a conclusion after that. But for you to run and say, Father Lokodo has lied because this man is on a video,
for me, I believe,
his Facebook.
For me, I believe.
No, this is a quack. I will withhold.
You know what? There are so many ways of checking if someone is arrested or not. I did that yesterday morning. I even discussed with him on Facebook.
He said we will repatriate him at the right time when we coordinate the forces.
Anyway, I don't think that was our main argument today. But I just wanted to bring it to attention.
It is in the discussion area.
I wanted you to know that it is not right for a whole reverend father to say, I have arrested so-and-so, or so-and-so is behind bars, yet he does not have evidence on that.
Okay.
I think he lied there.
Okay.
What I know is that he wanted this kind of atmosphere that he is working. I have even arrested him. He would have waited on that.
But there's so many people he has arrested. Are you aware of that?
The Nigerian has not been arrested.
No.
He has arrested the Kasumali. I saw him interrogating, actually Mweruka presented herself to his office. I saw her presenting herself. In fact, Lokodo arrested one of the journalists, got his camera, and told him to remove the footage of when Mweruka was reporting to his office at Esokona. I saw it. But
he has mounted a campaign
across
the city.
That's true. But what I want him to do is to speak within limits. Speak within. Speak what you can be able to stand for.
I would like to say that, I mean, for you, first of all, I have to say that certain businesses and certain industries and certain people who are involved, okay, some have a proclivity for pornography. Some are unhappy about this because when the law against pornography came up, they called it the anti-miniskirt law, which completely diverted the minds of people from recognizing it. And what I'm seeing happening now is a total diversion. And I beg, yes, I agree that lying will not be the right thing. Let's hear from him. But I beg to stay on the main track. Do we have a crisis of pornography in the country?
Yes. We do.
Do we have a crisis of revenge porn? Yes. Is this Nigerian? Doesn't his place next video, should the next video be made from Luzira?
Yes, that's true.
He should be and I don't think he'll be making one in Luzira. No, for me, that's where I would like you to interview that.
You see, your policy in Uganda may not be the policy in Nigeria. Yes. So, your laws in Uganda are sovereign for that particular country, unless you say we repatriate. But also, it has to be an understanding with the government of Nigeria. So, your laws in Uganda, Father Lokodo only works within Uganda. So, it may not be as serious. How you are taking it seriously, it may not be as serious as it is in Nigeria.
It might be, but I wish to say that I see again a very deliberate effort to derail the minds of people from something that is very specific. For example, the anti-pornography law, which was about protecting children from obscenities. I just saw an article, a story about from last year, in the middle of last year, where Slum Aid Project Roger Cassidy. He works very much with young people in urban areas, where he says young kids as young as 5, 7, 8, 10, 70% of them had reported being exposed to harmful pornographic materials, whether through publication, whether through videos, and he was calling before the parliament that we need to restrict the exposure of this material. And what happens when the minister comes forth and speaks about this issue, whatever small minor issue that may come out, whether, okay, the process of arresting this, he said we have arrested him, but maybe he said we're at step 4 and he's at step 2 or step 1, that's not the main issue. What do we do together to fight the pornographic crisis? Don't you think that there's a diversion and a deliberate mockery?
You see, the people who colonized us are still with us here. Though it is right now you and me doing it, but they are still with us. And they watch us every other time. They can decide, actually, even when we are here seated, talking about pornography, homosexual, we could be agents of those people promoting it. Because when you talk about something, even he who did not understand it now starts to question what is that they are talking about. You get the point? So in a way you are promoting it.
No, that's education.
No.
Education is different from promotion.
Now, I'm saying,
I can talk about a condom without promoting a condom.
but you see there is somebody who has not even heard about the word condom. So he's understanding it from you.
No, he's just been educated.
So in other words, for a person who colonized you, when you begin to talk about why do you think they named me after Andrew, they named me after, is it Martin? Why do you think so? So even in their absence, they're able to reappear in your thinking when you say Andrew. Because someone will want to understand what is Andrew, how did it come about? It means you'll go under to do some kind of history telling. So they remain with us. So even when you're talking about condom, there's somebody who did not understand that, even who has never heard about that word. Now when you're educating him to stay away from condom, but you keep mentioning condom, the person gets attracted and says, what is this that they're telling me to stop engaging in?
But surely in our African society,
Lokodo.
No, in our African society, you are straining at minors. We have a problem of pornography in the country. We have a problem of revenge porn.
That's true.
We should not even spend,
Martin,
but you see the energy that is being spent, not discussing the crisis,
Martin,
but discussing.
Do you know that in schools, especially boarding schools, those years back, homosexual was there, but it was less talked about. It was being controlled from under the bed. But today because you want to educate it, you want to bring it even on air. By doing so, you think you're educating, but actually you're training.
No,
and that.
No. I want to tell you, me when I went to school, it is very different from today. Today, the most important area is social media. And so Facebook is owned by homosexual, I'm sorry to say.